Let's go again from the entrance and check every possible corner again. Hey guys, it's me Goat. After the positive feedback of the 4 doors in-depth analysis, I decided to do the same with outside, that is not yet solved. For the one of you who are not experienced with outside, this is a pretty big area. It starts from a small room with this riddle, then goes up with some tilted stairs to give you access to some sort of area in between some mountains with many trees. By walking in, the first thing we notice is the amount of candles spread around the area. As soon as we get close enough, the boulder on the right will start rolling towards the left. Now, here. So this is the line of where it starts rolling. People analyzed the map in every possible single detail and found out that there are 3 different rocks spread around the map, always starting in the same position. Every single rock is movable, but it's really hard, so it didn't take long before people started trying to move those with different tricks. An efficient way is to press right shift plus Y. This makes the game lag a little bit, causing the collision to be altered slightly, but enough to kick the boulder really hard in some situations. Also, that part, this is just a random rant, could be related to the riddle that says Y is sluggish. It could potentially refer to the fact that by pressing shift Y, the game's lag a bit. Lag a bit? What the fuck did I just say? Lags a little. No. I'm losing track of it. The most efficient way to move the rocks anyway is by using the no-clip like this. With no-clip you can just move it as much as you want.
Really?
Yeah. Whoa. In the map I showed you previously, there are some items highlighted around the map, such as an invisible wall. This is really strange because all of the perimeter is covered by colliders, but this small part isn't. So as soon as it's gonna be here, I'm gonna push it. Now. Okay. Boulder went through invisible wall. Speaking of perimeter, another strange thing is this area to the right of the entrance. By sticking to the right wall, after walking 30 to 40 seconds, we reach this candle. At this point we can go back and we'll see a sort of ramp taking us above ground level. Some people say that this is just a fucked up collider, but in my opinion it has something to do with the Enigma, because it's just way too big and it's placed in a really weird position. Especially it starts with the candle, so I don't know, it might be some sort of sign. In one of the angles there is also this strange blue pillar that still has no function. You cannot interact with it, you cannot move it, you can't do anything practically. Guys? Guys? I don't know if someone already found this, but looks pretty interesting. The other highlighted item in the center, a little bit to the left of the map, it's a specific candle. When you interact with this candle, the game plays the audio of riddle solved, but no words are given around. By looking carefully, you'll see that something actually changes, and it's the shader used for the sky. Every item that has the sky as a background will receive some sort of outline of the shape. This effect will also last for just some seconds and then disappear. An interesting thing is that after interacting once with the candle you cannot do it again, so you need to start the run again from the beginning. Me and others tried everything to move all 3 of the boulders next to the candle and activate the candle. We tried to go around and see if something appeared somewhere, still nothing, still no clues around. Another strange detail is the difference in the styles of the species of trees, from 2 different types of palms to the jungle trees to normal trees that you could potentially find even in a city. It's just really messy. After more analysis from a wider point of view, someone suggested listening to some of the stories told by the skulls around the map, especially the number 27. Some trees are meant to be cut, we all knew it, yet the mayor took a chance by letting them grow. Soon enough, they were taller than the mountains. This could refer to an actual way of cutting down trees, but how? It looks like every tree doesn't have colliders, and we have no items other than the rocks around. Because it says something about the growing above the mountain, I no-clip the way to the top. Looking around, some trees are growing through the rocks, but there is also a specific tree in a corner that is completely above the rest. But it's also surrounded by a big collider that doesn't allow us to touch it. And I'm pretty sure it has to do with this tree. One last thing I notice is part of the soundtrack. When the timer reaches 50 to 40 minutes, you'll hear an ambiental sound that has some strange noises in it. Those sounds like a rock axe chopping down some trees, maybe? Or maybe it's just my imagination. A couple of more technical details now. Apparently the first rock starts moving only after crossing a specific trigger that is placed about at the third candle. If you no-clip through and go right next to the rock, it won't move and it will be a static object. Checking the other boulders, they all move. This could be done just to let the player understand the possibility of the rocks to be moved, or might mean something, I don't know. In some parts of the map, it's also possible to get the rock stuck towards the wall and either push it from below, so the rock flies a little bit and then smashes on the ground. And pow. A little. Yeah, or even let it go through some of the walls. After that though, it will come out. This is all I got from the outside area for the moment. I hope it can be used as a summary of all we found. Maybe I said something that you didn't know, who knows. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, may the gods be with you.